show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. From the heart of the mountain stage, he's a voice that can't wait. Wild Bill Austin's in the house tonight, rocking the mic with style and soul. Turn it up loud, let the good times roll. It's Wild Bill Austin.
All right, where's the applause? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my world. It's Wild Bill's World and the Sunday Showdown. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Kick, or behind the scenes on TikTok, we got a little behind the scene thing going on over here. We are always happy to have you. Welcome to the fastest podcast on the internet. I am your host. My name is Bill Austin. I am the guy who puts the show together, me and my partner, who you will meet in just a minute. This show is all about sports, music, comedy, health hints, and we've got a great show tonight. I'll fill you in on everything that we have going on, all of our giveaways, all of the events that we have. But before we get started, we need to sound the alarms and brace ourselves, because storming into Wild Bill's world like a marching band with a mission comes the force of nature dressed in boots and boldness. She is West Virginia Call of Duty Vice Clan Master. She doesn't take no lip from nobody, on air or off air. Ladies and gentlemen, make way, make noise, and stand at attention for my co-host. It's General Joe.
Well, the night's getting hot, and the band's in the groove. General Joe's here. She's making her move.
Hey, hello from Swansea, Wild Bill. How's life treating you tonight?
Oh my gosh, geez. Now that you asked,
Oh no.
like an old rug, it's been beaten down on me, but that's okay. I'm pretty sturdy. Oh my God, we have been so busy. How are things in Wales in the UK tonight, or may I say this morning for you?
Early hours of the morning. Yeah, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Things are good.
Good, good. Glad to hear that. How about the week in our Call of Duty? Had a pretty decent week so far.
We didn't have a bad week. It wasn't horrendous. I shall tell you a little bit more about that soon.
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
We've got all that coming up, and it's the round one where we'll do a whole lot more as well. We've got giveaways tonight. If you enjoy winning, we can do that for you. We have the Wheel of Life.
Absolutely.
We have the esports update coming up in a little bit. We're going to find out how we did in the esports, and there's a whole lot more. There's rock trivia, name this tune, and
Mhm.
we've got the Hall of Fame inductee for this month. So all that ahead and a whole lot more. It's a very exciting show. But before we get started, we have to say thank you to everyone who makes this show possible. And guess who that is, Joe?
Oh, I know who it is. Thank you to our Ko-fi supporters. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate.
Yes, indeed. All of
Mhm.
our supporters, you can go to Ko-fi.com/wildbillsworld. Use the coupon code on your screen, and you can support us. You can support the show in different ways. You can sponsor the show. You could buy commercials on the radio stations. Stations. I
So
know that's
plural,
what?
yeah, and again, say it,
Plural. What?
stations.
All right, stations, and a whole lot more way that you can support our show, and we appreciate that. Ready for round one, Joe?
Absolutely. Let's
All right,
go.
just
Let's
let
go.
everybody know later on in the show we are going to have the Wheel of Wild Ones, and so if you're a supporter, you do get a chance to win prizes.
Mhm.
That is always, and you don't even have to pay anything to support us. You can support us by just commenting on our videos and things that we put out. Like this week, we put out a new Big Bong Theory, and that's going to be on the show today. So we'll have that one as well, and more, a whole lot more stuff, man. We have just been busy throwing, I mean, all kinds of stuff going on,
Too
including
busy.
radio. Oh my God,
Mhm.
we'll have to talk about that.
Soon.
Yeah, we've got coming up, Name That Tune, and a whole lot more. But first, we are going to find out about our Peach Jock of the
Oh,
Week.
It's
yeah.
time for
Who
the
is
one or
it?
two, the
Yeah.
Peach Jock of the Week. Place your bets, no regrets. Greatness at its peak.
All right, it is time for the Jock of the Week. This is brought to you by EV Muck, streaming us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, and everything in between. That is the format for which we podcast and we do our, build our studios and do all that stuff. It's EV Muck, so check them out and make sure you use the link below if you want to be a podcaster, broadcaster, or live streamer. Make sure you do that. All right.
And Wild Bill's World is also a production of Bill Austin Media. So you can visit BillAustinMedia.com for more information.
That's right. We are supported by Nomadify, place to grow and thrive together. That's nomadify.co.uk. Also brought to you by Keenly Designed with repurposed jewelry. That's keenlydesign.etsy.com. And it's brought to you also by All Inclusive Radio, home of 105 The Track and a whole lot more. Download their All Inclusive Radio app from your app store. The
And
show tonight brought to you by
Dr. Ganja, CBD. Use coupon code WildBill for any discount. And also circular.com and use WildBillCirc10.
That's right.
There we
And
go.
you can find all of the links to all of our sponsors. Well,
You will do. You will do eventually.
when we get it put back up, I
Yeah.
accidentally erased our entire website a couple weeks ago, and I've just got a basic bare skeleton up, so I don't have that up yet. But yeah, you can go to circular.com. That's CERQULAR.com. Use Wild Bill Circ, CERQ10, Wild Bill Circ 10. All links and discount codes are going to be placed on the Keen Source when I rebuild our website.
Definitely. And I wonder if anybody's got any ideas who the Jock of the Week is going to be tonight.
Oh, that's a good question. The Jock of the
the
Week
Jock of
is
the
up
Week.
next. We're going to find out. If you think you know, then go ahead and put it in the comments,
Absolutely.
and we will find that out next. But before we go any further, today's episode is brought to you by the Keen Source at BillAustinMedia.com. So we want to make sure that you go to BillAustinMedia.com and check out the source for all things Keen. What you're going to find is you're going to find all of the links to all of our sites. If you want to find out more about the Peach or more about the show, Sunday Showdown, or more about the radio show I do on the track or all that, it's all there. And so, that's what we do. We've got live streaming stuff going on all the time. You need to make sure and check us out, BillAustinMedia.com.
Awesome.
Yeah. All righty, ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go.
time for the Jock of the Week. Let's get a drum roll. You ready for a
Nobody
drum roll?
has put down any names. That's such a shame.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
It's Honey Ray. All right. So Honey Ray is our Jock of the Week. She is on from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. And Joe, tell us what she plays and about her.
Oh, she plays a lot of soul music, a lot of reggae, nice, relaxing, chilled out. It's a nice early afternoon.
Yeah. And where did her character come from?
Oh, it's just somebody who is happy and full of life,
Right.
like a queen bee in a hive.
Right. And you made up the name Honey Ray,
I did, yeah.
and I added the E.
You did.
And why did I add the E?
I can't say.
Because we didn't want to
say
get
lie.
copyrighted from an adult film star.
No, we didn't. No, we
All
didn't.
right. So, and RAYE is a popular name for a musical family that's in America. So, anyway, Honey Ray, her show is called Sunshine Soul, and you
Yes,
can check it out.
she was
Saturday and Sunday
nearly,
from
she
10.
was very nearly a porn star, but she had an E on the end, and now she's a singer.
Now she's just an artist. That is our Jock of the
Woohoo!
Week. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have a chance for you to win with Name This Tune. You ready, Joe?
Ready, Freddie?
All right, name this tune. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your guitars and your trivia brains. Time to bring a little rock and roll sunshine into Wild Bill's world and the Sunday Showdown as we switch gears to the Peachy Keen experience. Name this tune. Peachy Keen is our house musician. He's our studio band. He also has nearly 24 albums that he's recorded in all types of genres, including soul, country, pop, hip hop. All right. And so you can find the Peachy Keen repertoire of music on 102 The Peach, the radio station that we support. And every song on there is a Peachy Keen song. So if you learn those songs, you're going to have a good chance to answer our Name This Tune, because you know what?
You
It's
should
the Peachy
already
Keen
know
music.
it.
It's where we get Name This Tune. All righty. So first person to get this into the comment section on the name of this tune, going to be a winner.
Do you know what? And I've actually forgotten which tune we have chosen. So it's going to be a surprise for me too.
All righty. Let's go. Ready?
All right, then let's go.
All righty.
Every journey starts with one small stride. Keep your head up, full of pride. Don't let fear hold you down. Your dream's just another town. Troubles fade, hope remains. Sunshine follows that front road. One step at a time, we're getting there. With love and hope, we'll climb the stairs. Every stumble's just a chance to rise. Lift your heart, open your eyes. Face the map, love's the key. That's how we find our destiny. One step at a time, we're getting there. With love and hope, we'll climb the stairs. Don't rush the dream, just feel the flow. Every sunrise helps you grow. One step at a time, one love divine. Every heart beats right on
There
And
you
we have
go.
a winner.
Indeed. Congratulations. Slow down a little bit on that. It's not supposed to go twice. It's only supposed to go once. But there you go. All right. Congratulations to Deb Miller, who's paying attention, who knew the name of the song, who will receive a gift card. So there you go.
Along with the one from last week as well that she hasn't received yet. You will get it. Honestly, he
Yeah,
will
I've been
pop it in the
lazy.
post for you.
Yeah, I've been lazy. Sorry about that. All right, I haven't made it out. I got some other people I owe some things to. To one other guy. He's pretty patient with me though. Anyway, my buddy Matt Bailey. He pays attention every week too. But when we run with a dozen, right now I think we're running around 24 viewers. When you're running anywhere around 24 viewers, then people are going to win every week, because not everybody tunes in and pays attention. So that's it. Congratulations. We'll have another chance for people to win a little bit later on in the show, but first we got to do our Call of Duty mobile update.
And now it's time for the afternoon Respawn Live Lobby Call of Duty Clip of the Week.
Alrighty, I need to put my Colonel's hat on.
You do. So once the Colonel is doing that, remember to tune in and watch the West Virginia Esports team crush it in Call of Duty on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick, Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Come and join us. We love to have you here. We'd love you to comment for us. Thank you. That looks lush, dude.
I've got my hair up in a bun back here.
You look like a cone head.
My hat doesn't fit.
No, your head's
that's
far
right.
too big, isn't it?
Yep, you must watch to win. We do it every Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Our live Call of Duty gameplay. And so, folks, you got to check it out. Joe is the bomb diggity. She is numero uno on the team. She's MVP.
Certainly not.
She does real. Oh, you ought to watch her gameplay. And then, of course, she always has a great team behind her. But we do that Monday through Friday. So you get a chance, check out our gameplay, because it's an awful lot of fun. We do have goals too.
We do. We did pretty well this week, considering it was a tough week, really. It wasn't necessarily nodes that we normally play that much. We came second, which I'm really happy for.
Well, we had a top 10
second.
team that we were battling, and we were really close to them, but we just couldn't get them. They just had too many people that were playing the game.
Exactly, and that's the main thing. We had 42 participants out of, I think it was 70, something like that. But our main players are our usual. Well, I'll go from 5. We got Trigger number 5.
Way to go, Trig.
Phil Dees, number 4.
Dees, nice.
Dees, yes. And somebody has only joined us this week, and I'm so glad he's joined us. It's amazing. All
American. I knew it. How did I know that?
Thank you. Thanks for
Way to
joining
go,
us.
dude. How did I know that was all American?
I know. And we got number 2 in number 2 slot, Tennessee Taz. Nice one.
Way to go, buddy.
Thank you, dude. And number 1.
It had to be Harrison again. Harry. Now you know why I'm just wild about Harry.
Absolutely. And you know what? You came before me this week, which is, I know.
There's no way. Okay. I paid off the gaming people. I paid them off, Joe.
You did. Yeah.
I did.
You came number 7. I didn't come until number 9.
Really? Who was 8?
I'm a slacker. Oh, we got somebody that wants to join the clan as well. Let me
Nice.
Welcome, Dale 677. You're live on air, and you're now entering our clan.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice one,
Good
dude.
deal. Nice.
We did well.
Yeah,
There
we
we
did.
go.
Congratulations, everybody. Ready for the COD Mobile Clip of the Week?
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. If you don't get to watch the live stream, this is what you're missing. Here is Joe and I in action. And this is actually, I think this is mostly Joe. So let's take a look.
That means I'll probably die lots of times.
Yeah. All right. So this
But to your
is
left.
a map that we play called Shipment, 1944.
44.
So anybody that plays Call of Duty is familiar with Shipment, but this is a little bit different. This is 1944, and it's a little bit of a bigger map. So it's kind of like the original Shipment, but it's just bigger. And that falls right into Joe and my plan. So what we did was, in this match, he and I are playing Team Deathmatch. We have a 200-point limit. I don't know exactly where we are. But here is Joe.
100. You've hit 100 and you've got a 200 limit.
Yep, setting off some score streaks. So see, watch her movement now, how she moves left to right, shooting people, dodging bullets. That's really good gameplay for those who have never watched it. All right, we're almost done here. Get ready. Because there was a nuke. Was this where we both set off nukes?
You set yours off now just in front of me. As soon as my sentry gun goes down, I believe you.
I got you. Okay, so this is one round. We're right in the middle of the round. We've got about a minute left.
There
All
we
right.
go. The sentry gun's down. You set your nuke off.
I set my nuke off, all right, which is when you get a nuke, that's a pretty impressive feat. So there's mine, and then Joe sets her nuke off. Both of us. Nukes. There goes. Way to go. Did you get one too?
Yeah. I just after you got yours, literally.
There you go. So both of us, Joe and I, pulling nukes in Call of Duty. And if you are a Call of Duty fan, if you've ever played or watched anybody do gameplay, then yeah, you would understand. That's pretty cool that we got that
It is
done.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool that both of us got it.
Yeah,
the
maybe
same
next
game.
week I'll see if I can move the studio around a little bit and make this a little bit bigger for people to see.
Mm-hmm.
But that's your Call of Duty clip of
Woohoo!
the week.
Enjoyed that.
Congratulations, General Joe, on another successful week. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, time for a look at rock history.
It's time for This Week in Rock History. Here's your hosts, General Joe and Wild Bill Austin.
All right, hi everyone. Welcome back to This Week in Music History.
And
I'm
today
Bill
we're
Austin.
rewinding the clock to the third week of March. So strap in because this one's packed with legendary moments. So let's kick off the 16th of March, 71. Among the winners at this year's Grammy Awards were Simon and Garfunkel. And I think we're talking about Simon Garfunkel later as well, who won Record of the Year and Album of the Year for Bridge Over Troubled Water.
There you go. Yeah, Album of the Year, Song of the Year. Man, can't get much better than that, can you? Yeah, 1971. In 1966, March 17th, the Walker Brothers had their second UK #1 hit single with The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore. It was originally recorded by Frankie Valli, one of my heroes.
18th of March 1972, T-Rex played the first of 2 sold-out nights at Wembley's Empire Pool, and Ringo Starr filmed the shows for the Born to Boogie Apple documentary. I love T-Rex. I love Mark Bolan. He's amazing.
Hang a gong.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. March 19th, 1974, Jefferson Airplane renamed the group and became Jefferson Starship. The new lineup included Paul Kantner and Grace Slick, as well as Marty Bowen.
20th of March 1971, Janis Joplin started a 2-week run at #1 on the US singles chart with her version of the Chris Christopherson and Fred Foster song, Me and Bobby McGee. You talk about that tune all the time, you do.
I
You
do.
do.
Me and Bobby McGee,
Yeah.
a song that Chris wrote for Janis Joplin. And, you know, I'll have to tell you the story sometime when the kids aren't around of the story I heard about that. Not anything you want to talk about with the kids around. March 20th, 1973, the BBC banned all teeny bopper acts appearing on UK television shows. Top of the Pops after a riot following a David Cassidy performance. The Do Run, Run, Run.
There we go. 22nd of March 1980, Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall started a 4-week run at number 1 on the US singles chart. The track, which was the group's only US chart topper, was also a number 1 in the UK, Germany, Australia, Italy, and in many other countries around the world. Well done, Pink Floyd.
That's right. And let's not forget some happy birthdays too for this week. How about Nancy Wilson from Heart?
Claire Grogan from Altered Images, who did a song called Happy Birthday. Happy birthday, Claire Grogan.
There you go. Wilson Pickett would have had a birthday had he been alive.
Tom Constantine from the Grateful Dead, he would have too.
Carl Palmer from Emerson, Lake and Palmer would have a birthday this week.
Roger Hodgson from Supertramp.
Yeah, Take the Long Way Home. And George Benson would have had a birthday this week. And that is what, Joe?
That is your week in music history.
That's right. It is. Now it's time for our tribute to the people who are content makers on YouTube. Content creators, those people who make YouTube a go. Time for the Bill Austin Media YouTube channel Hall of Fame inductee for this month. But before we get there, guess what? We got to say thank you to our friends, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Wild Bill.
Hey, Joe, got a quick question for you.
Shoot.
All righty. Have you ever heard of Keenly Designed?
You mean the place where every piece has a story and a second chance? Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know him well. Pamela Keane turns history into style.
That's right. She takes forgotten treasures, vintage watches, antique brass, repurposed jewelry, and she gives them a glow up, polished, preserved, and ready for a brand new adventure in a brand new home.
And listeners, almost 6,500 5-star reviews. Keenly Designed is the Etsy shop for retro, restored, and totally unforgettable jewelry.
Absolutely. Just hit keenlydesigned.etsy.com or scan the QR code on your screen and snag a piece that's going to get real history.
And as always, get the full scoop on Keenly Designed and all our sponsors at BillAustinMedia.com.
That's right. Keenly Designed, where every piece has a past and a story to tell.
All right, then. That's enough talking about Keenly Designed. Is it time for...
That's right. The Hall of Fame inductee of the week.
It's the YouTube Hall of Fame with channels that bring the game. The YouTube Hall of Fame!
It's time for the YouTube channel Hall of Fame. We introduce a new member every single month. And if you head over to our YouTube channel, Wild Bill's World Live, you'll find a playlist featuring all our inductees. So we'll reveal this month's inductee in just a minute. But first, Wild Bill and I want to tell you about one of our places to shop.
That's right. Circular.com. CERCULAR.com. You can go there. You can shop. They have all kinds of great products. And you can use coupon code WildBillCirc10. That's WildBillCERQ10. Just go to CERQULAR.com and get great discounts and get great products. Because,
Absolutely.
Joe, it's all about the environment, right?
Absolutely. If you don't like using plastic, please go over to Circular. They've got loads of different alternatives that you can use. For example, bamboo toothbrushes, really, really basic. Nail brushes made out of bamboo. It's just nicer for the environment.
Yep. Remember, use coupon code WildBillCirc10, CERQ10. All righty. Now, ladies and gentlemen, time to find out who our inductee is into the YouTube Hall of Fame for this month. It's the dynamic duo of James Patrick and Florence Carmela. Ladies and
Woohoo!
gentlemen,
Nice.
they have the the celebrity podcast that they do is absolutely amazing. This is your VIP pass to the latest in pop culture, celebrity gossip, everything in between each week. James and Flores dive into exclusive celebrity interviews. These guys are super good friends. They're super kind people. They're great broadcasters and podcasters, and they do really, really good stuff. Behind the scenes stories, all kinds on trends. Absolutely amazing.
So James and Florence have been featured on TMZ Live, ESPN, CBS, and many other outlets. They've marketed for celebrities and athletes alike, including Emmett Smith, Barbara Corcoran of the Shark Tank, and many others. And also their true crime channel is back, so don't miss that one.
That's right. Get ready for unfiltered celebrity opinions, hilarious banter, and inside secrets that'll keep you coming back for more, whether you're a diehard fan of the A-listers or love a good gossip session. The Forum Celebrity Podcast is one that you will want to stop and grab a hold of because it's really, really, really entertaining. So make sure you subscribe, tune in, and join the conversation. The Forum Podcast is the name of it.
And up ahead, it's our rock trivia, and it's another chance for you to win.
All right. Before we do that, though, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say, hey, if you are a doctor, lawyer, or own a business and you'd like to learn more about getting your image out there and becoming an authority, ladies and gentlemen, check out the Bill Austin Media Podcasting Network. So Joe and I have hosting podcast. If you'd like to have one free, we can talk to you about that, tell you how that works. But it is podcasting, the wave of the future. As people get away from television, podcasting is really the way that people are going to be able to really establish their authority and their marketing. So if anybody wants to know more, they can always talk to us about it. 304-982-3431, 304-982-DID1. That is how that works. So, all righty, ladies and gentlemen, we do have coming up rock trivia, but before we do that, my nose and my mustache itch, and we want to say thank you to all of the people who have been saying hello to us and commenting on our videos and on our web pages. We take that seriously and we appreciate that. That's why we have the Wild Ones Wheel of Prizes coming up later on in the show. Right, Joe?
Absolutely. It's our way of just saying thanks so much for watching and showing your support. And make sure you definitely like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment below to let us know where you're tuning in from. It really does help our show grow. And your comments for the Sunday night drawing as well. And hi, Conundra. Thanks for putting a comment on there. Appreciate, dude.
Conundra. We will get you, my brother, and get you entered in our Wheel of Wild Ones. Because we're going to do that here in just a few. Somebody gets a chance to win. But first, we got to give people a chance to win with rock trivia. You ready, Joe?
Oh, yes, always ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, rock trivia. Get ready, get set. Here we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Wild Bill's World's Rock Trivia on the Sunday Showdown.
That's right.
Here we go then. So everyone, what was Simon and Garfunkel's very first hit record?
Whoa, what was Simon and Garfunkel's very first hit record?
Shall I
That
give
might be
them
a
a
little
little clue?
Might be a little bit tough. How about this? Their first major hit record as a duo hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in January of 1966.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got another hint for him, Joe?
Is that enough of a clue? I've already done it for them.
Oh, did you give him the hint?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. It was originally recorded as an acoustic song in 1964, but it was remixed with electric instruments to become a breakthrough folk hit. What was the name of that? If you know, put it in the comments below.
In the comments.
Yeah, we will do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is brought to you by nomadify.co.uk.
So, whether you want to build some mental resilience or just need a little bit of a boost of support, Nomadify has plenty of uplifting advice and positive energy. Check out details on the keen source at billaustinmedia.com. And we've got another
Absolutely.
winner for the last question.
Oh, really? Let's see who is going to be jeepers creepers. Some people have the best luck. It's just being smart. Congratulations, Deb Meller.
It's getting
another winner.
expensive for me, isn't it?
It's getting expensive for Bill Austin. No, it's not getting expensive. Congratulations, Deb. Thank you for paying attention to the show. You earned it. You deserve it. All righty, let's do that. Giveaway club coming up. Oh, giveaway club is next. And what else do we have? All right. Oh, we've got the Big Bong Theory coming up too.
We do.
Right. All right. So yeah, before we go, let's go ahead and do that. We want to let everybody know that if you put a comment on any of our Facebook posts, then basically what we will do is we will put your name into a drawing, and we will have that drawing here coming up in just a little bit. We do it every Sunday. All right. And so we will do that here in just a minute. But first, we want to make sure that we cover another edition of the Big Bong Theory. Are you ready, Joe?
I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the Big Bong Theory. So did the Second Amendment just get squashed? Did the Supreme Court just spark a showdown between the Second Amendment and marijuana laws? The answer could change gun rights across America. I'm Big Daddy G. Get ready for another episode of
Big Daddy G's Big Bong Theory!
Alrighty, welcome to another episode of the Big Bong Theory. I'm Big Daddy G for Wild Bill's World Live, and the U.S. Supreme Court recently heard arguments about whether people who use marijuana can legally own firearms. The case centers on a federal law that bans unlawful drug users from possessing guns. The justices are asking whether modern marijuana users are comparable to historically disarmed groups like intoxicated individuals or people considered dangerous. Some justices questioned whether there's any historical tradition of permanently disarming someone simply for using drugs. Others raised concerns about public safety if someone is impaired while armed. So the key issue really is whether this law fits in the court's current Second Amendment standard, right? Which says modern gun laws must match historical firearm restrictions. The ruling could affect millions of Americans, especially in states where marijuana is legal, but federal law still considers it illegal. The court may strike down or narrow the law. One possible outcome is allowing gun ownership, but prohibiting possession while intoxicated, rather than just imposing a blanket ban on marijuana users. So when it comes to this issue, I think we're looking at it as a gun issue with a cannabis issue attached. And maybe we should be looking at it as a cannabis issue with a gun issue attached. Too often, the focus misses the cannabis patient entirely, and that's my point. And speaking of cannabis, if you're looking for quality hemp products, check out Dr. Ganja and use coupon code WILDBILL to save. I'm Big Daddy G. Catch my Facebook page and my YouTube channel for more content. For more information, visit billaustinmedia.com. And make sure you share this content with everyone. Until next time, stay wild. This is Big Daddy G for Wild Bill's World Live reporting.
Can't hear you.
So there you go. That's another
That's better.
edition of the Big Bong Theory with Big Daddy G. So this week, the U.S. Supreme Court basically had a case where they were arguing about the legitimacy of having laws against people who are medical cannabis patients having guns. And so that's the big topic. So we will see what happens with that. But oral arguments happened this week. And so Big Daddy G had to get up and find out about what was going on. And we will have more with you. And of course, you can find out more from Big Daddy G if you check out Wild Bill Austin on TikTok at Wild Bill Austin or on Instagram at Wild_Bill_Austin. Lots of videos as well from Big Daddy G on there on the hemp industry and what's going on with that. Because lots of stuff going on with the reclassifications. And anyway, you want to know more, check that out. Also, we will do our giveaway here next. But before we do it, ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite you to watch for our my radio show tonight on 105 The Track at 1 a.m. If you're up that late, you're welcome to join me. I'll be there from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. I do it every weekday, Monday through Friday, early in the morning to get people's day started in the right mood, which is always generally pretty corny. But check it out, 105thetrack.com, and you can also download the All-Inclusive Air radio app, the All-Inclusive Radio app, and it's in your app store. And you'll find 105thetrack.com too. You'll also find a lot of other stations. If you get the app, you can see our sister stations, the country station, the rock station, the classical station. There's other too. So check it all out, the All-Inclusive Radio app and all that. And you can find me at 105 The Track doing my midnight show, which is why I'm half out of it most of the time and lucky I remember where I'm at. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, I think that just about covers it for today. Got to give away our final thing that we do every day, right? Every week.
Can you add Conundra's name to it, please?
Let's do it. Let's add Conundra. Conundra, we're going to put you in the Wheel of Wild Ones. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. I got to get him in there first. I got to get that thing. Hold on. That doesn't count. I know.
That one doesn't count, no.
My mistake. I'm trying to get the dang. All right, hold on a minute.
I'm sure we had more that had to go in there as well.
All right, hold on. I can't find the wheel. Oh, there it is. App settings. All right. Conundra. All right. Conundra is one of our Call of Duty teammates that plays with us in Call of Duty. All right. Let's spin it now. You ready?
Yes. David Saunders. Sanders even, not Saunders.
Yep. I worked with David with the state of West Virginia, and he's a great dude. Great dude. So congratulations, Dave. Appreciate you, buddy. Give us a call. We will set you up with the Wheel of Wild Ones, and that takes care of our show for this week.
Oh, it's gone quick.
Do we want to let him in on a little bit of a secret?
Do you know what? I'm excited about it. So please, let's do.
All righty. So we're not going to tell you everything tonight. We do have some secrets that are coming along. There's other projects that the General and I are working on that tirelessly, and I mean from early in the morning till late at night. And so we won't tell you everything that's going in, but we want to invite you. And I think what I'll do here, Joe, is see if I can't just go ahead and bring this up. But we want to invite everyone to check out our new radio station. It is a country station, and it is called The Revolution. I'm going to bring it up here. I'll make it a little bit lower there. But anyway, 99.1 The Revolution, and you can find all of the details at BillAustinMedia.com. So there you go. It's country music 24 hours a day from the Peachy Keen Experience. And you can check it out at The Revolution, your country music revolution. That's what they say. All right. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this week, for this show. We appreciate everyone who helps promote us, who shares this. We're running on the average about 600 plus views per each show. So we're really, really happy. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your friends' neighbors, and your neighbors' friends. Let everybody know that, we have Wild Bill's World Sunday Showdown. And make sure you catch Joe and I on the radio on the Peach, 102 The Peach. We do our show from 2 to 6, Monday through Friday. And then we do our live stream for our Call of Duty from 6 to 7. So there you go. Check that out as well. We're always busy, always doing something, right?
Absolutely. We're
Yeah,
always doing
we are.
something.
All right, folks. Everybody have a great night. Everybody have a great, safe next rest of the weekend. And I will see you all at 1 a.m. on 105 The Track. Until then, until next week, stay wild, my
Take care.
We're so sorry now to have to say goodbye. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment to express our heartfelt gratitude has arrived. Thank you for watching Wild Bill's World, where the absurd always meets the extraordinary. Thanks to you, we've had unforgettable moments, like when Wild Bill skydived into a pool of jello and juggled flaming torches while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. We're grateful to Moses Ferguson, our ancient news anchor. Grandpa Moses, winner of the Most Likely to Fall Asleep Mid-Sentence Award, will have more next week. More music history, wisdom, and a more snoring through breaking news. A big thank you to Peachy Keen, the hippie warrior keeping the 70s alive. Peachy, who snagged the Most Likely to Sing Flat Award, brought joy with every performance and thrilled us with Name That Tune performed by the Peachy Keen Experience. Our gratitude extends to Jerry King, Bill Austin Media Editorial Board President. Crowned the king of dad jokes and awkward silences, he made us laugh and cringe. If you didn't laugh, you at least cringed laughably hard. For sports, we thank you for supporting Colonel Keane, the Call of Duty champ. Holder of the Most Likely to Yell at his Screen Award, he amazed us with his gaming skills. With over 840,000 kills, he tackled virtual enemies and his own temper. Finally, thanks to Big Daddy G and Diggity Dog for their hemp health tips, winners of the We Swear This Health Advice is Legit award, they made us laugh while reviewing hemp products. And don't forget General Joe, our fearless sidekick, keeping the chaos in check. Find all our information at BillAustinMedia.com. Please share our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of Wild Bill's World. Here's to you, our incredible audience. Until next week, stay wild.
Started out just a dream, a camera in my hand. Wanted to show the world the stories of this man, but I needed more than me, so I found a crazy crew. Grandpa Moses, Fowler's Twump, and the rest came through. We're rolling on, cameras always running, living out the stories that we're dreaming up and loving. Every day's a new scene, every night's a show. On this wild ride called life, we're letting the world know